for lunch today?
Spot you for lunch? I've done that for a couple of months now. Spotting isn't exactly the right word.
Well, you know, it just hasn't been my year, so.
You are so broke. The broken sibling.
I dreamt that there was a big fire and I couldn't find you anywhere.
Oh, that sounds horrible, but I'm here and you're all right.
But what if...
You know I'll always be there for my special little someone. And if anything ever happens to me, you can always find my stories in the library. Just remember how to write your ABCs.
Okay, can you read me a story?
Look at you trying to get me to read you a story. It's too late for that now. We need to get some rest.
Linda, shall I get Callum a glass of water?
Yes, Penelope, thank you. When I was a little girl and I had a nightmare, my mother would sing me a song.
Isn't that sad when you sing about all the time? The one about sinking, sleeping, and nightmares?
Yes, but it's not that sad.
Well, it sounds sad.
You little rascal, where'd you get that idea? I'm sure a song will help. Why don't I sing it for you? Sometimes the sun takes too long to be bright, but in your nightmare remember this rhyme and wake little child of mine.
Venators, wake up! Venators, wake up!
Typical Callum. Penelope always writes in a diary, but she never had time to teach me how. But if I could write, I'd say, Dear Diary, Callum is being a jerk, as usual. When I'm older, I'm going to become the next Duke and go to big, fancy balls. I'll be the best, most awesome Duke ever. And I'll give Callum the worst food. Wait, no food. He must be punished after stealing scones for what, like 5 years? And everyone will know me, and I'll have a ton of friends and a wife. But not like Penelope. I hate that she's my mother. At least Callum's mother Linda taught him how to read. Sincerely, the best ever, Vanitas. Man, I want to know how to write so bad. Father? Duke?
Yes?
Are you going to be busy today?
Yes. I have to meet with some farmers from town and tell them that I'm kicking them out of their home.
Oh, how long will that take?
The usual telling only takes about 2 minutes, but the crying, oh, the crying can last a while.
You know, it's always so grating on the ears. The tears, the wails. It's utterly distasteful.
Well, if you ever get a free moment, I need to learn how to invest in the estate. Someone should know how to do it, and Callum is too stupid to learn. All he ever does is read the stupid books in that library.
You can't even read. Mouth breather.
Father, Callum called me a mouth breather.
You call me stupid.
Callum is going to be the next Duke. Don't be delusional.
But
Just shut up so we can eat our breakfast in peace.
ugh. Seriously? Still reading those children's books? What are you, 8? Act your age.
You can't even read.
Yeah, real original. How about you go try and learn how to be a baker? Then you can finally replace all those scones you keep taking for that poor servant. What was his name again? Ross? Joey? Chandler?
It's Robert.
Whatever. It's so distasteful. Well, maybe, if you're lucky as a baker, you can work for me one day, when I'm the Duke.
Do you honestly think you can become a duke?
Hey, at least I tried.
Buzz off.
Okay, fine, fantasy boy. But don't blame me when I become Duke and kick you out. Fine, have a girl in. I do not care.
What a parasite. Why can't we just go back to what it was like before he was here and Mother was?
But in your nightmare, remember this rhyme and wake, little child of mine.
Look, you didn't have to assassinate her. You could have just had her executed for treason.
Penelope, you see, this was a heat of the moment excursion. Besides, forging a letter is so much more difficult these days.
You mean to tell me that you found and hired an assassin, but you, the Duke, couldn't figure out how to forge a letter?
You see, I did this for a mistress, Penelope, not some workplace advisor.
Really? Well, as it would seem, his mistress knows enough about politics to know that if anyone finds out about this, because of your unrefined work, you'll lose your position and possibly your head.
Penelope, please, don't be such a drag. I promise you, everything is fine. Besides, you can stop acting like I'm the only official who has an occasional affair.
And you better be right.
My love, my darling, I promise you, everything is fine.
Okay, fine. Now, can we hurry up and go get married?
Cal.
Robert, you're back. How are you?
I'm doing well. So, do you...
Oh, yeah. Here.
Thank you. Listen, I gotta tell you something.
Yeah, anything.
I found work, Cal. It's not much, but this is my chance, and I have to go.
How long do you think you'll be gone?
This is permanent, Cal.
What?
It's not about you. I just can't keep living off your table scraps forever. I'm barely surviving as it is, and I'm legally an adult now. I have to go!
Robert, please.
Goodbye, Callum.
Goodbye, Robert. Dear Diary, today I met a kid my age. His name's Robert. He's a servant boy who works at the estate. I've seen him around, but never really noticed him. I was reading the library one day, and I heard this noise coming from outside. I thought it was just Vanitas, so I ignored it, but it continued. I went to go investigate it, and I opened the door, and there was Robert. Hello?
What are you looking at?
Who are you?
I'm Robert, well, I'm just looking for some food. Say, you wouldn't happen to have any fresh food, would you? Since your father doesn't pay us enough.
Sure. Give me 1 sec. Here.
Thanks. Sorry. I was wondering, maybe we could do this again sometime. Tomorrow?
Yeah, I have plenty to share. I'm really glad that I met him. My life would be much more miserable without him. I'm really going to miss him.
You wanted to see me, dear.
Oh, yes. We need to talk about Callum.
What's the matter?
We need someone who can inherit the estate. A successor who's able to manage the estate and who can manage the farmers in our increasingly complex time. You know, Callum, he's the only one of the two who can read and is undoubtedly a legitimate child. So I need you to do us all a favor and hire a tutor.
And what's in it for me?
A successor? Someone who can take over when you die?
Well, why should I care about what happens when I die?
Oh my god. Let me lay it out for you. When you are on your last leg, the duchy will need to set up a successor. If there's no clear successor, then that will create a power vacuum. Listen to me. People from all over the British Isles will be eyeing up your position. Just waiting for you to, well, you know, kick the bucket. What if in all that tension, someone tries to assassinate you? You don't even need to be close to death. The illusion of death's hand is all it takes. A clear successor will prevent that. Plus, you get to retire.
If Dolly, if you want a successor, I could just pick out any old villager.
Love, I know you're charismatic, but do you honestly think people are just gonna be all right with that?
Well, who cares what they think? Penelope, I'm the Duke. I can do whatever I want.
Ah, you're the Duke, not the King.
Darling, I know how to do my job.
Just go. Look, I'll take care of it. By myself. Again!
Penelope!
What?
What is this you're doing?
Writing?
Ah, I see. Care to teach me how?
Vanitas, not now. I have to write my uncle into a management position.
Yeah, right. That's what you said yesterday.
Well, these kinds of things take time. Why don't you go ask Callum to teach you how?
But he always says no.
Vanitas, I can't solve all of your problems.
Ugh, how am I supposed to do anything around here? I can't even read.
Here, how about this? I write your name out for you, and you leave me alone. B-A-N-I-T-A-S. Vanitas, now go do something else.
I want to be the Duke. I am your only option. Callum isn't even trying.
We already discussed this.
I want to be the Duke.
No!
Fine! So, how's the family?
Go away.
What?
I said go away now.
Oh, come on. All you ever do is sit in this stupid library and read the same stupid, childish books over and over and over again. I mean, what is even the point?
Nothing you understand.
And what's that supposed to be? All I see is, a sad bookworm who just sits around and does nothing.
I wouldn't expect an illiterate simpleton like you to get it. Not that you've lost anything valuable before in your life.
And what's that got to do with anything? Huh? Just because I can't read doesn't mean I can't be the Duke. I can be a Duke. Unlike you, I actually try. Just because nothing good has ever happened to me doesn't mean that.
Nothing good. Nothing good. You were born. You were supposed to be nothing. Nothing. You are a mistake and nothing more. Now, get out of here before I force you out myself. Out!
Ah!
Mommy,
Carroll, what is it?
where are you going? Why are you leaving?
Mommy has to go somewhere, but I'll be back soon.
What if you don't come back? What if you never come back?
I'll be back, I promise. I just have to go for a little while. It'll be okay. I promise I'm coming back to you. Callum, I'll be back. I
Wait.
promise.
I'm not Callum. I'm Cal Cal. I've always been Cal Cal.
But you're both, aren't you? Cal Cal's just a nickname. You're my sweet, beautiful Cal.
No, I'm Cal Cal. I've always been Cal Cal, and I always will be.
I have to go.
Mommy, no, don't leave. It's scary when you're gone. What about my nightmare? What about my nightmare with the fire?
Goodbye, Callum.
Then why don't you love me? I don't understand. Why are you leaving me like Robert?
Honey, of course I love you.
If you don't love me, then...
Get out, Mom! Did Vanitas not come to bed? I should go look for him. What are you doing? You need to stop this. You're messing up the organization.
This is a mistake.
I don't know what you're getting at, but you need
With
to.
these books, this library, it's all one big mistake.
What are you trying to say?
If I'm a mistake, then this library is also a mistake. Because all you ever do, you never even do anything here.
What is tossing these books in a big pile gonna do, huh? Only a mistake like you becomes such a half-baked plan. Hey, you don't want to do that.
So tell me I'm not a mistake.
Fine. You're not a mistake. Happy? No. Fine, but I'm sorry. You're not a mistake.
Then why do you ignore me every day? Huh? If I'm not a mistake, then why do you tell me to buzz off or get lost? I don't even remember what I did 2 days ago, but I know I did nothing because I'm always doing nothing.
Meanwhile, you spend all day in this stupid library reading the same stupid, childish, idiotic books over and over and over again. When my mother gives you the chance to be the Duke, what is even the point?
Do you know why I call you a mistake?
I am not.
My mom was taken. And not even 4 months later, you should up crying and screaming and sitting there dumbfounded about nothing. You are a mistake, an abomination, a horrifying spawn born from a horrible woman. And ever since you crawled out of her, all you have done is nothing but nag and pester all of us for nothing. And now, the only person in my life who brings me a sliver of joy is leaving. What could you even want?
If you call me a mistake one more time, don't you dare. Ah!
Mom! Mom! I'm not letting you leave. Not again.
Fire at the Duke's manor. Entire family found dead. Poor kid.